The cosmic truth. They hide from black people. You were sealed away by papal decree. In 1452, Pope Nicholas V issued the Doctrine of Discovery, authorizing Christian nations to invade, search out, capture, vanquish, and subdue all pagans and enemies of Christ, and reduce them to perpetual slavery, which granting spiritual permission to enslave black and indigenous people, steal lands, and erase cultures in the name of God. Your DNA is interstellar. The Dogon people of Mali knew about Sirius B, an invisible star before telescopes existed, and their oral traditions describe star beings, interdimensional portals, and cosmic energy lines, revealing that NASA later confirmed Sirius B exists, indicating your ancestors didn't merely guess, they remembered, because your DNA is not just earthbound. The Bible is a coded book of you, not just religion. Many books were removed that directly connect to African cosmology, such as the Book of Enoch, which speaks of star beings and fallen watchers, and the Gospel of Thomas, which teaches about the divine power within you, showing how Yeshua, Jesus, taught that the kingdom is within, but they twisted it into a distant heaven filled with rules, tithes, and fear. Mind control was not a conspiracy, it was a blueprint. Projects like MK Ultra, where the US government used trauma, drugs, and hypnosis to control minds, along with COINTELPRO's destruction of black leadership, such as MLK and Malcolm X, and Operation Mockingbird's CIA infiltration of media, showcase real and ongoing tactics of manipulation through music, schooling, social media dopamine traps, and relentless news cycles that keep the community in survival mode. Africa was never poor, it was pillaged. Despite holding 60% of the world's arable land and over 90% of the world's platinum, cobalt, and diamonds, it is unjustly labeled developing because colonial extraction never ceased, merely replacing physical chains with financial debt, foreign aid, and puppet leaders, revealing that your lands were never poor but too rich to be left alone. The calendar you follow is not real. The Gregorian calendar, introduced by Pope Gregory XIII, was designed to disrupt natural time, whereas before colonization, African systems utilized lunar cycles and 13-month calendars, sacredly aligned with cosmic shifts, which connected you to seasons of power and ancestral remembrance. But they replaced this with a lifeless January 1st and led you to believe that's the new beginning, when in reality, your true new year coincides with the spring equinox, when life actually begins. Your birth certificate is a bond. Upon your birth, a certificate is issued and utilized to create a trust account tied to your name in all caps, known as a straw man, which is traded on global markets, making your life collateral for national debt, thus leading you to question if your birth certificate reflects your true identity, or merely a legal fiction created to enslave you through law under the principles of Admiralty law. Antarctica is off-limits for a reason. No country owns this frozen land, which is protected by a global treaty, restricting exploration even for billionaires, raising questions about what lies beyond. Whether it be lost lands, hidden civilizations, a dome system, or the firmament, one cannot help but wonder why over 50 countries would agree to protect a desolate wasteland unless it conceals secrets they are desperate to keep hidden. 13. Bloodlines. Rule the world. The same elite families, including the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPonts, Windsors, and Vatican bloodlines, have maintained power since Babylon, controlling banks, influencing wars, owning the media, and funding both sides of every conflict, leading you to think that there are two political parties, when in truth, there is only one master, control, with the ultimate goal being to ensure that black divinity is suppressed and never rises again. Your liberation begins with spiritual memory. This journey transcends mere history, extending into destiny as you awaken your pineal gland. Remember your ancestral rituals, reclaim your true name, connect with nature, consume life-giving food, and restore your land rights, enabling you to dismantle every chain binding you, legal, spiritual, economic, and cosmic. As you embark on this transformative journey towards liberation, you discover that your true essence is intertwined with the fabric of the universe, and by embracing your history and spiritual memory, you not only reclaim your identity, but also rise to fulfill your destiny as a beacon of light for future generations.